My favorite comedians. This is just some of the comedians that come to mind. This is a quickly put together video. As you know, I usually don't do this kind of thing, but here's George Lopez. I believe he got started in the early to mid '90s, touring, doing stand-up. Now, back in these days, he was a drinker. He wasn't quite as funny until he hit it big on HBO back in 2000. I want to say early 2000s. I haven't really watched him all that much lately, but yeah, really funny man. He can take his screwed up childhood and turn it into something funny. He can poke fun at it himself and not get all choked up and cry on stage. Um, but at the same time, he also kind of puts down some of his family members and shows them his disdain for them, that he feels for them. So, but I mean, the guy is very funny. He has his own family now. He's cleaned up his life. Quit, I believe he quit drinking and smoking if he did. But yeah, we'll see what old George has to offer us in the next year. I have not heard that he has put out anything new lately. But then again, I haven't really checked, so I'm not really completely sure on that information I just gave. So yeah, I think he'll get funny over time, as many other comedians have. This guy, for instance, Richard Pryor. I think pretty much everybody knows his story. If you don't look him up, he's a very funny man. He also had a somewhat of a traumatic childhood, and turned around and made all that into some very gripping comedy, some very interesting and funny, gut-busting comedy. I mean, the guy can have you laughing throughout a whole CD or LP or DVD of his. I have all of his studio albums. I think except for some of the newer ones. I don't know if those are ever released on CD, but I have that box set, and I'm glad I got it, because now the price for it is $200, and it's out of print as well, so that makes it even rare. But I mean, I'm sure that his record company made it, I mean, in somewhat of a mass quantity. But Richard Pryor never, ever disappointed when it came to making people laugh, so he'll be remembered for that. God rest his soul. Robin Williams, live on Broadway 2002. I have this DVD. I've watched it a few times, and I haven't really. This is the one comedian I haven't really heard any of his early works. I started watching him on TV in the '90s, seeing his stand-up, his movie Patch, 24-hour photo. I think that's what it was. Good Morning Vietnam, RV, Mrs. Doubtfire. Those are the ones that come to mind. And there's what was it, that robot movie where he's the robot? I forget the name of it. But he's been a great actor. He does do some really funny stand-up. It's very vulgar. So if you're used to seeing him in these family movies, just be warned. I would not let your children listen to this kind of stuff, because it's not really appropriate for them. It's very vulgar, very sexual, and among other things. But all around very funny man. George Carlin was also one of my favorites as well, and I've done a full review of George's work, and was gonna end up doing a review of all these comedians, but I decided, I don't know enough about their albums yet, and probably never get around to doing those. So this is just pretty much a review of what I think of them. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I'm usually pretty busy during the week, so yeah. Thanks again for watching. Have a good one, guys.